Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and what if Naruto had perfect genetics part 6. So we're going to do the usual. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. And if you're not new, let's continue where we left off. So last time we left off, Naruto had just left the village for his training. And I asked you guys, actually forget that, like for the next part, it's going to be 180 again. Okay, actually 185, because, I need to chill for a bit. Okay, so last time we left off, Naruto had left the village, and I asked you guys, do you want me to skip it, or do you want to, Naruto, or do you want, Naruto to just this episode be training? But I have got half and halves. So what I'm going to do, this episode is going to be Naruto back in the village, but I'm going to give you a quick recap of what he learned. Okay, so he gave a name for the new jutsu he made, which he looked at last episode, that can erase anything. He named it Hakai style, and so you might get that from Dragon Ball Z. And also, do you want it to be white or purple? It's up to you, since the Hakai is purple. Anyway, the jutsu he learnt with it was lifesteal rod, Hakai style, life stealing rod. So where he makes that fishing rod and chucks that, so installs their chakra abilities like natures and that, and absorbs their chakra and then they die. And then he also made it so they can make an invisible cloak, so if anyone touches him he dies. And then he also he can create a orb and launch it in the air and it explodes and it falls down in little pieces that look like snow, and it's called Hakai style, erase the snow. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and whoever some of the snow touches, they disintegrate, so like the 7 Daily Sins episode. Okay, he also, with his running gun and going at full power, whoever he looks at, he can disintegrate. Other than that, let's get back to where he returns to the village. This time he only spent 2 years training. No, I'm going to say 2 years. Actually, forget. He spent the 3 years training, but he's back a few weeks before the pain attack. Wait, what am I talking about? I got confused, sorry. He's back on the usual time when he finds out Gar's been kidnapped. Him thinking, he goes into his sage mode state and uses the Kamui technique. And then he appears on the bed and punches Dory in the face, at the same time placing the flying Rajin mark. He grabs Gaara and sends some Naruto's chakra in him, which interacts with Shukaku and it heals him even faster. And he wakes up, replenishing his own chakra. Just as he does that, Gaara sends sand at him, about to kill him. And to which Naruto replies, don't. He's got a mark in him. When he returns to their base, I can teleport to him and end it all. After hearing this, Gaara says fine, and he shrinks the sand down to a little bit, and he places it on him. Then the sand turns into a mini eyeball, and now Gaara can see whatever Daria sees. Okay, after this they return to the Sand Village quickly, and they all say thank you and all that. This when it's decided that the Sand Village and Leaf Village should unite their forces against the Akatsuki. So they've made a new village. It's Naruto's village. And he decides to make this a place where every unique person who thought of a demon or anyone they're told beast can live. So you guys can name what it's called. I like the demon village and all that, but I get not. So yeah, you guys get to name this new village, and Naruto's the Hokage. Not Hokage, you guys get to choose what his rank is as well there. But it's not all official, it's just a place where they can all go to, and they will go to after the war, which they don't know is coming yet. Okay. So, after this, they return to the Leaf Village, and Gaara's with them this time. And they say how Naruto can go to the base anytime he wants, and Tsunoda's like, that's pretty powerful, you take all the ninja that you can with you. And Naruto says, no, I won't. And Tsunoda says, are you disobeying my order? And I said, and he said, doing another beatdown. And Tsunoda sat down and said, as a favour to one, and Naruto said, as another favour to me, you'll let me go on my own. And after hearing this, Naruto smiles, and Tsunade gets shocked. As remember, if you from the last episode, it wasn't just one favour; infinite favours. But Naruto won't abuse this. After hearing this, Tsunade sits down with her pride demolished. And Naruto walks off and saying, I will take some people with me. And this is where he teleports to Sasuke and grabs him. And teleports back and says, this is the guy I'm taking. So how's Sakura's training going? And Tsunade smiles and said, she's even stronger than I am. And she calls for Sakura and she appears. And she smiles and hugs Naruto and Sasuke. In this timeline, right now, she's like hundreds of times stronger than she was against Madara. Yeah, she ain't useless. And this is because the Sage of Six Paths saw her destiny and realised that she needs to catch up quick and boosted her. Like it's how much she gained her experience and all that. So now the Kakashi fight's going to look different. Naruto teleports them all there and they're all shocked and they're like, damn. But Gaara didn't come. And Gaara can see this and he projects it with sand and they become humanoid so Naruto can see the entire fight. I mean Tsunade can see the entire fight, sorry for stuttering. And they start. So Naruto just jumps at Tadarea and touches him and whispers, Hakai! And Tadarea disappears. And everyone's shocked by this. Sakura gets Sasori, I think that's the guy? The puppet guy. And she's a lot faster this time. And she just jumps at him and punches him in the face. And his face explodes. And then since he's a puppet and the heart has something he's been destroyed, he just stabs through it. Yep, just pure and simply stabs through it. And then it's still there and it tries to heal us. So he sends chakra out of her arm and his entire body explodes. Everyone's shocked at this. And then, you know what happens? The guy with 4 hearts, I forgot his name. He all of a sudden whips out all stuff. And here's like all his little wires and launches them at Sakura. And it tears through her. And she falls to the floor, cut up and everything. Naruto's shocked, but then all not curse seal, like a seal goes all around her body. It's the 100 healings. And she heals as if it was nothing and deactivates it. I think it was called the Byakugo seal. Okay, then they deal with the rest. So, I want to hear how to do it. So he done. He goes to attack Sasuke, and when they realise he can't be killed, Naruto's like, okay, this is me to deal with. But then he looks around. Even he will have some trouble against these. He needs an attack that can kill all of them, and he puts his hand together. And then at the same time, he creates like a shield, using the Hakai style again. He says, Hakai, impenetrable shield. And the shield appears around them, which even he can't break. And then he puts his hand together and says, Hakai style, erases snow and shoots it in the air. And then creates the shield around himself. And at one by one, the snow touches each and every one of them, except for Obito and Nagato. And they all get erased. Nagato's enraged, as he did think of these people as his comrades slightly. And Obito's just thinking, you put a big stop in my plan. And then Naruto goes to hit Obito, but Obito dodges, and he grabs Pain, and goes to take the Data statue with him with Kamui, but Naruto, thinking, pulls out the Hakai sword and just chucks it, and it erases the Gedo statue. Yep, 10 toes be lab. Oh no, bye. But it's okay, he had a backup for this. And they teleport away to the hidden leaf. After hearing this, Naruto didn't hear it, he sensed it. He teleports back to see it's gone. Everything is gone. Naruto's lost it. As he lets the Kai power his jutsu, he does hand slide and says Hakai style, destroyer god form. Actually, Hakai style, god of destruction form. And then purple aura goes around him. And he can fly and all that stuff, same as Beerus. And he just has unbelievable strength. He runs up to Obito at speeds even Obito wasn't ready for. And gets a good hit on him. Then he looks at Nagato. And he goes to touch him, but using the Hakai style. As he touches him, one of the abilities of his god destroyer form, destruction god, whatever you want to call it, he gets all of Obito's memories. Not Obito's, I mean, one sec guys. He gets all of Nagato's memories. and he sees that he's a Uzumaki just like him, and that they're brothers. Yep, dun dun dun. In this timeline, Nagato and Naruto are brothers. After seeing this, Naruto knows the real truth, and Nagato sees what Naruto sees as well, and they both start crying. But at the same time, Nagato sees the parents that he grew up with weren't his real parents. They were just people that he was tricked to believe in, and they weren't even real. Obito used a genjutsu on him, so now after seeing this, he is furious, but he's too weak to move. Especially the fact that part of him was erased, but Naruto always did get a statue since it was attached to him. And then Naruto touches him and says, "God of creation, Xeno style," and heals him. So he learned to do this by creating the opposite of what he did to create the Hakai style. Okay, it can either be, you can name that actually, not Xeno style. It can be whatever you want. But he can heal any injury and create anything he wants out of nothing. So yeah, and then he heals him, and Nagato stands up with the Rinnegan, and Naruto activates his Destroyer God form, and activates his Rinnegan. Actually, I could say stay at Rinnegan. And then they look at Obito, and Obito's realise he messed up. But Naruto feels the guilt, and he says, "It was nice knowing how a brother were outlasted." Does hand signs and whispers Rebirth. Naruto Senior is about to do this. He covers his mouth, and he says, "That's my job." And he gives him some of his chakra and then does it himself. After this, Obito runs. He's going to get Madara. But Nagato is faced with a dead, lifeless Naruto. Everyone thinks the battle's over, but Naruto's dead. And he's in his head. His body is slowly fading away. And he's saying bye to Kurama. And Kurama's actually crying. And they fist bump one last time before Naruto fully disappears. And they sense all the chakra from his body's gone. During this, they bury Naruto. And they have a funeral for him, all in the same day. And Naruto sees his parents, and they're all talking and laughing, and they say, "I guess I was finally free from that world." And they fly away. They fly upwards and upwards, until an old man grabs his foot, and Naruto looks at him and says, "Super cramps?" And he gets pulled down to earth, and he says, "Naruto, your mission is to be the one who saves the world, to rule it. Not just save a few people and then give up." Oh, one sec. But as they have this conversation, we appear in the real world. And it's Naruto being in his casket just before he's buried. And Sasuke reaching down towards him and saying, "I will take on your will," and pulls out one of his Rinnegan and implants it. And then Sakura says, "I will do the same," and does the same thing. So Sakura has the Rinnegan. And Nagato's trying, and he's about to do the Rebirth to resurrect Naruto till Sasuke stops him. And they're all crying. So guys, I'm really tired. Also, I'm going back to school tomorrow. Why? And so, now back to Naruto and the Sage of Six Paths. The Sage of Six Paths touched Naruto's eyes, and he says, "Okay, your Rinnegan's far superior to mine. You can manipulate time as you will, make different timelines. So, I grant you that power yet again. And this time it's fully unlocked. I've unlocked your potential." And he does a bunch of stuff for Naruto, giving him yin and yang, the hand seals. And then, as everyone's leaving Naruto's funeral, they hear a boom. And all the debt's flown into the air. And Naruto hops out. And he says, "Wow, you all thought you'd get rid of me?" And you start crying and run over to him. And Sasuke looks at Naruto and Sakura and says, "Damn, you guys got the Rinnegan now. You better make use of them abilities." And they all start crying and say, "Yeah, we will." And Naruto thinks the fact that he can create dimensions with that, and he puts a seal on their Rinnegan, which they'll slowly be able to unlock at least. So they can't just create timelines by accident. And all crying until Madara appears, and he launches at Naruto, going to grab his Rinnegan but misses. Then he goes at Sasuke and Sakura, but they're both on another level. And Sasuke just punches Madara in the face, which gives a bit of damage, and then Sakura does it explode in his stomach. Naruto being in animation, remember? And he looks at Naruto, trying to force him to do the when he rebirths, and Naruto just laughs. Madara's losing it, and then he rips out the eye that he got from Obito, and keeps his one Sharingan. This is where he feels something coming up inside him. His other Sharingan evolved into the Rinnegan. He has both. And then he takes out Obito's Kamui and Kakashi's at the same time, and implants it, and they evolve into the Rinnegan yet again. But he crushes his own Rinnegan, like, crumble up. So now he's added the Kamui ability to his Rinnegan, and he thinks he's won the battle. Until he realises, wait a minute, there's no Tento's option. As Obito had a backup, but he never told Madara. And now he's joined Naruto, realising his mistakes. And now Madara's stuck. And this is where Naruto puts his hand in the air and does the Shinra Tensei and creates a Shinra Tensei like bigger than the actual Earth, and just launches it into the sky as another planet known as the Steel Planet. After this, everyone cheers, but Naruto knows it isn't over. All of a sudden, a figure falls from the sky. She's broken out from the moon. But it's Kaguya, and everyone's wondering there's no Tentos. That was Obito's backup plan. He managed to steal some of the Gedo statue inside Madara without him noticing. But as soon as Madara got sealed, the seal that was used to seal him overrode the seal that was on him. And Kaguya broke out, even though she's a lot weaker. And she looks at Sasuke and Naruto and says, "My children, I hate you," all the usual. And Naruto just appears in front of her and touches her forehead and absorbs her abilities. Now he can make the truth, the all-killing Bonash, whatever. And yeah, after this, they create the Demon Village, or not Demon Village, whatever you want, by using Naruto's new abilities and all that. Blah blah blah. They live happily ever after. And yeah, that was the end of the series. I don't know what to say. Well, this was a really fun one, if I'm being honest. Like, I really enjoyed making it. At first, I thought, well, this is stupid. It's just like every one of my other Whatifs, till I got more into it. Other than that, yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, like and subscribe. And I bet you're wondering what the like goal was. That's just a like goal for an episode in Boruto, which I do on all my other ones. So, changing that like goal to 200. Now 250 because I don't like Boruto, but you've hit 400 on other episodes, so I don't know why you can't hit it on this. So yeah, other than that, share my channel with your friends. All that. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Blah blah blah. Peace out. Yeah.